Thank you very, very much. My name is Mohammad Shaheed Khan. I'm coming from the Kingdom of Bahrain. I live between Kingdom of Bahrain and in Dubai. We have a company called Moonshot Advisory, which deals with Islamic banking and finance, strategy development and execution, and also transformation, digital transformation. I came to Russia, essentially was invited to speak at the Kazan Forum, Kazan and the Islamic world, the connection. They have this event that happens every year in the city, beautiful city of Kazan in Tartaristan. And this time round, and coincidentally, this is my visit to Kazan. The first summit was almost, I think, in 2007. That was the first time I came and I was introduced to Russia and Russian culture by coming to that forum itself. So, just to sum it up, this time my topic was all about Islamic banking and finance and our impressions on the digital assets, namely cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and what's happening in the metaverse space. And I had two different speeches. That was one, and the other was about Islamic banking and finance in general. So, about the question that was asked to me, my impressions of culture. I mean, I've been coming here so often and so regularly. I'm absolutely in love with the Russian culture and everything that Russia had to offer to the world, and in terms of music, in terms of culture, in terms of cuisine. So yes, phenomenal.
Okay, thank you so much. Could you tell me, please, why the topic of halal investments needed by the modern world, not only in Muslim countries, other too?
So the word halal is synonymous with also ethical. The word halal is also synonymous with socially responsible investments. So anyone who is interested in socially responsible, anyone who is responsible in clean, in ethics, in transparency, would also be interested in halal. Historically, we have seen that halal investments, or which are Sharia compliant investments, have done much better, especially during troubled times, because of the mechanisms that is inbuilt in terms of leverage, in terms of staying away from areas which are not productive or which are deemed immoral or not good for society. They have done well, especially during turbulent times. So the world needs that, and anyone who has that interest would be interested in Islamic banking and finance as well.
Okay, one question about religion. One religion, faith, had the strongest influence on you. What was the case and what did it affect? When Islam had the strongest influence on you, and what was the situation?
So Islam is all about peace. The word Islam is about peace. And this peace is internal peace and external peace as well. So if I was to say about personally myself, internal peace is essentially all about ensuring that one is happy inside and is content inside. That is the importance of Islam, essentially.
Okay, I already told you about our informational agency.
Okay, so what I understood from what you were explaining to me, that this new club or institution or platform agency that you're forming, the idea is to dispel the myth surrounding Islam, to dispel that all the negativity that is surrounding from Islamophobia, and you're trying to tackle that essentially. And it's very, very important essentially to do that, because in essence Islam is all about peace, internal peace and external peace. Wherever Muslim communities are living outside in the Western world, they are productive members of society. They have done great work in different parts of the world, essentially. So, and this work that you are doing or trying to do will further help remove the negative stigma attached that was created because of the actions of the minuscule, minute few people around the world, because of who Islam got a bad reputation. So just we cannot attribute, and I don't want to single out any religion or any ethnicity, but it is unfair to anyone that if the actions of a few represents the whole. Likewise, what's happening with Islam and Islamophobia continues to grow. It's important that the work that you're trying to do, I mean, I wish you all the best in this endeavor, and I'm sure if you do it in the right way, it's right strategy, right messaging, and obviously showing the real essence of Islam, following the Islam which is as per Imam Ghazali, which is as per Rumi, the softer side of Islam, which is the real Islam essentially. Rumi's book is one of the most read poetry in America today, and that is the message of Islam that should be propagated, and which would resonate with societies at large essentially.
Okay, thank you so much.